All right, guys, let's review generating equivalent expressions. So remember, the word equivalent just means equal or the same. And an expression is something like this that does not have a solution attached to it, so it doesn't have an equal sign. Remember that from your equations versus expressions TEK that you covered this year as well. Okay, so let's talk about how to solve this problem. They want to know which expression is equivalent to y times 48. Okay, let's not freak out because we have a letter or a variable, as we call it in math, in our math problem. Okay, when we see these types of problems and it's talking about equivalent expressions, we need to remember that we are always going to plug in 2. Okay, you can't just pick any number you want. You have to plug in 2 anytime you see that variable or that letter. Okay, so to solve this problem, the first thing you're going to do is plug in 2 for this y, and you're going to solve the given expression. This is the given expression. Okay, so we're going to change that y to a 2 times 48. Okay, you could go off to the side and multiply that, but I know that 2 times 48 is 96. Okay, so that's kind of my goal. That's what I'm looking for. I am looking for 96. So my first step was to plug in 2 and then solve my given expression. Okay, now my second step, we're going to come down to each answer choice and we're going to plug in 2 wherever we see that y, and we're going to solve each answer choice. So instead of y, I'm going to put 2. Okay, now I have to use my order of operation rules to solve this. So order of operation says I have to do parentheses first. So 2 times 40 is 80, and then I can add. So 80 plus 8 is 88. Well, that is not the same as 96. I am looking for the one that is equal, equivalent, okay? That's not going to be my answer. So let's go to G. Again, let's replace that letter with the number 2 and let's solve. Order of operations, PEMDAS says parentheses first. 2 times 4 is 8, and 8 times 8 is 64. Again, that does not match 96, so that is not equivalent. It's not equal. Okay, so let's go to H. Let's plug in our 2. This time we have to plug in 2 2's, and that's okay. Anytime you see a variable or a letter, plug in 2. All right, 2 times 40 is 80. Guess I should have said parentheses first, right? Okay, and then we can rewrite everything else. Okay, I have another parentheses that I have to take care of. So that is 2 times 8, which is 16. I'm going to rewrite it over here. 80 plus 16, and that equals 96. Okay, so that is the same as that. So that is an equivalent expression. That is what we're looking for. Let's check J just to be sure. Okay, plugging in my 2. Parentheses first, 2 times 4 is 8. Rewrite everything. 8 plus 8 is 16, and that does not match 96. So again, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to plug in 2 for the variable and solve for your given expression. Then you're going to plug in 2 for each answer choice and solve using your PEMDAS rules. And you're going to find the one that matches your given expression. Okay, remember, always plug in 2 and follow your PEMDAS rules.